How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Blue Shifting, and welcome back to Legends of Heroes Trails of the Sky, second chapter, where things got really, real. They got real. So, Lowell's here. He rode in on a dragon, destroyed the market, like, severely injured people. It's pretty nasty out here. So, yeah, this is gonna be an intense episode. I'm probably gonna focus, right away. I'm just gonna go and try and make sure everything's equipped out properly as best I can, because I'm pretty sure Agate just ran off with a few of my more powerful things, so that's great. But or else I might do a little bit of leveling with Tita, not like a huge focus. It was made pretty clear by you all that like it'd be good to level her, but it's not like an urgent matter. So I just might take a little bit of time, but we're going to be firstly focusing on characters, so I'm going to check the board and see if there's any other quests. Probably going to explore a little bit and just kind of talk to everybody and kind of see what the state of the city is. So probably going to be just a good amount of NPC interaction, depending on how interesting it is, which I think is pretty interesting. And then we're going to make our way towards to the village and see if we can figure out like if Agate's okay, and with all the other people who are in the town. It doesn't sound like the town itself got obliterated. It sounds like this town's orchards got obliterated, which is still really sad, and it's going to be really problematic. But at least it's not as likely that people were directly attacked by the dragon, which is very, very lucky, honestly. And in fact, that makes me think it's kind of weird to say this, but something like this could have been so much worse if they're literally controlling a dragon like that so few people were injured. Like, that's intentional, I think. It's really odd, too, because Ouroboros, they're pretty bad, and they're willing to do some pretty messed up stuff, especially when it comes to, like, brainwashing and just manipulation. Like, they're willing to hurt people, and yet we also have seen them very rarely directly targeting, like, let's destroy people's lives. It's more of, like, gaining power and, like, just kind of being on top of the food chain. I guess that seems to be the biggest thing that they focus on. So I don't know what their whole like game plan really is. I'm grateful that they haven't like directly attacked citizens, but it's almost bizarre to me because it's like, what do they want? Like, I still don't really know. Like, not really. Like, there's some superficial stuff there we obviously could see, but what do they really want? What's their end game? That's really curious to me. So, yeah. Anyway, let's check the board real quick. Alright, nothing new. Alright. Yeah, so I'll check, I'll kind of equip Tita real fast, and then we'll jump right into it. Didn't really have a whole lot to give her. Pretty much everything was, like, it's nothing crazy, just I kind of gave her what stats would boost her. Wasn't really focused on like the actual spells she could cast, other than like I want to make sure she had a clock up, which is just good to have. And then there's some basic healing, but nothing critical. Mostly I was just saying like, yeah, give her some defense and evade, just because she's definitely squishy. I mean, her health is super low, so there's not much else I can do for that right now. I guess I could give her an HP up instead of a mind up, which actually probably makes more sense when I think about it. But even then, like, I still want to level her up because she's very, very squishy. So, have to be careful about that. But, other than that, her equipment should be pretty good. Yeah. I really should just try and power level her if I can. So, anyway. Now, let's go out and see how the city's doing, because ooh boy. Something most curious has happened. From the appearance of things, however, the danger's long since passed. Would seem there's no urgent need to evacuate. That's pretty bold of you. Oh, everyone's panicking in here, I'm sure. I thought the strong wind was blowing when suddenly everything became very dark. The next moment there was that huge monster landed in the market. I ran in here without even thinking. I mean, it's probably a good idea. It sounds like something terrible has happened outside. For now, we should remain indoors. We've received word from the owner that the situation is more severe than we anticipated. Thankfully, we've already started preparing plenty of soup for those who evacuate here. Oh, that's cool. Like, it's a posh restaurant, but, like, when a crisis hits, they're like, all right, we're gonna become an immediate soup kitchen. Like, that's like really, really cool. Nothing helps calm the mind quite like a warm bowl of soup. I heard an awful noise just now. Reminded me of the 100 Days War. I'd heard it then too. The city was filled with that terrible, terrible sound. The sound of buildings collapsing. That is terrifying. What a fearsome sound. I wonder what happened. Seeing as there's no immediate danger, let us remain here for the moment. Still, whatever made that sound must be terrible indeed. Perhaps we should end the day here. The sound is almost as if thunder had struck. Wonder what could have happened out front. So their day got interrupted, but it sounds relatively positive. Is it true the market was attacked by an enormous monster? I can't believe it. Alright. I'm not going to talk to every NPC. I definitely want to see Maybelle before we leave, at the very least. The ceiling of the market's a total wreck. How many people are inside? What was that just now? I've never seen a monster so huge. Like, so it's blocked off. Like, we literally can't even go in there anymore. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people in here. Apparently it was a terrifying monster attacked the market, yes? I think something like that's still flying around this very moment. How awful. Suddenly it got super dark in the market. It was really scary. Aww. The thing flew from the east. Just as I caught a glimpse of it, whoosh, there it was, right above the market. The wind coming off it was real intense too. It felt like it was going to get blown away. I hope the mayor's maid is okay. Okay, so that's interesting. So first, came from the east, and a blast of wind came with it. Now that could just be its wings flapping, but like, it makes sense that dragons, especially in that form, shouldn't be able to fly according to normal physics. It'd need magic, probably. So it probably has its own Sephiroth power type ability to manipulate, like all the monsters. So, yeah. I think a giant monster like that would attack the market. I hope the girl's safe. Everyone, please calm down. The royal army will surely be arriving shortly. Until then, the goddess shall protect us all. What lunacy! It's practically like a war started. What a disaster. The market brazenly attacked. We need to deal with this immediately. Oh yeah, we're working on it, sir. Alright, let's see the mayor's house right here. Even people fleeing disaster are still guests when they come into this house. It's only natural to provide them with all the hospitality we can. Why, even during the war 10 years ago, citizens who evacuated to our home were provided with tea and refreshments. No matter what crisis, one must never lose their grace or composure. I am sure Bose's swift recovery was based on Mayor Maybelle's understanding of this. Managed to get away just in the nick of time. Of all the places I picked a blind panic, I picked the mayor's mansion, huh? Talk about a mansion, though. Look at this place. Kinda wish I could have visited when it was a bit more peaceful. Would you look at this? Look what the butler's doing for us. Just pushed way in here without thinking, yes, see? But the man's serving tea to all of us. And this cup, just look at it. Must be worth more mirror than my house. He chokes you up a bit to see such kindness, it does. Lila remains unconscious. I do not think her life is in danger for now, but all we can do is pray for her mercy. I can't decide if we should do dinner I can't decide what we should do for dinner without Lila. Ah! Oh, please, Lila, wake up. Oh, come on, girl. Oh, man. Fetch me, though. I've contacted all the shop people and evacuated, too. Now I need to arrange for a full investigation of the damage to the market, put together a plan to rebuild and order materials. After that, I need to arrange to have aid to repair the materials sent to Lila. Get it together, Maybelle. You have a mountain of work to do. How is the city supposed to function if you sit around moping? Father would die of shame. Aww. Maybell, you're doing good. I can't wait time to be depressed. That's so true, but it's so sad. Like, it's like, that's one of the things that sucks about being in a leadership position, whether it be your family, whether it be your community, whether it be anything. Like, it's like when everyone else is sad and trying to just digest their emotions, like you have to be like, move, move, move. Like, pain will wait. Mina, you okay? You hurt anywhere? No, I'm fine. Well, don't worry, I'll protect the town. That's a neat idea, but we should worry about protecting ourselves first. Harry, please, just go to the evacuation site. Well, okay. Never imagined something like that could happen in the market, or the city. My dinner thoughts seem trivial in comparison. I can't even concentrate. You know what, today will be bread and soup. If they don't like it, they don't have to eat. That's fair, and I think the kids will understand. Shops are selling even from where they evacuate to, it seems. Really, I appreciate it. Still haven't decided what to do for dinner tonight. Ah, you guys! Thank you, you really helped out during the rescue. It was an emergency situation, it's only natural to help. Was everyone able to safely evacuate? Yeah, it seems so. At the mayor's discretion, we'll be temporarily operating here. If all our shops just cease business, it'd cause problems for all citizens after all. Huh, that's nice. That's Mayor Maybell for you. She's certainly fast on the response time at times like these. I'm sure it'll be tough like this, but good luck. We're cheering for you. You bet. I'll do my best for you too, little miss. If there's anything you want, give my partner the word. Hey, thanks a ton for the help back there. The market's a mess, but I'm glad Lila was saved. So this is just like being able to buy normal stuff. Like, and there's the other guy who's got like the special ingredient stuff. But yeah, so it sounds like I'll be able to access all the shops in here. Whoa, it's a struggle with these old bones, but somehow I managed to get all my equipment here. For now, at least, I plan on running my business right here. After all, we don't know when the market will be restored. Okay. Something terrible has occurred. In accordance with Maybell's request, our hotel has opened its rooms to provide shelter to the merchants, but if the monster appears, what could we do? That's a good point. That'd be scary. It seems like the merchants are carrying their goods into the individual rooms. Could it be? Maybe we're going to be bought out by Mayor Maybell and become market number 2. Oh, that's not gonna happen. We managed to get to safety, but I really freaked out when old Miss Minot went to get her goods. Courage of the people who came through the flames of war really is different, huh? When a rebel fell, it felt like the war all over again. Back then, the ceilings collapsed in and everyone was so desperate to escape. But you know, let's forget that even then, we were able to rebuild. As long as we don't give up, we can bounce back from any tragedy. To me, memories of the war are an irreplaceable lesson. And then here, what did you sell? Liberl issue 7 and the Gambler Jack. We definitely got these already. No reading today, it seems. Even if I were to inspect the market considering the state it's in, well, perhaps I should abandon the remainder of my schedule and return to the capital. Yeah, probably. Just as we are going to resume our observations. I think something like this would happen. What damage there was to the market? In the worst case scenario, we might have to suspend our observations entirely. I can't believe the dragon appeared. There were old stories about them in my home village, but I didn't think they really existed. I agree. Okay, so it looks like we got everything. I love that laundry pole is an actual viable weapon here. The dragon flew out towards the northwest. That's where the Ravennue Village is, and my dad. I hope nothing happens, but... oh boy. Okay. So it came from the east, and then flew off this direction. But it came from the east. So yeah. We kind of knew that they come from this area, the Nebel Valley area, most likely. But at the same time, That's just terrifying. Alright. Okay. I think I might go and check on getting some orbital upgrades real quick, and then I think we'll be getting out of here and starting to head out. So now that we've checked in on most of the city, I don't feel like there's gonna be a ton to talk. Oh, wrong way. I don't feel like there's a ton to do, so I'm just gonna go just kind of make sure my equipment's up to scratch, and then we'll get out of here. What a thing to happen. I know some people were injured, but the market itself okay? If it closes, that'll disrupt every single thing that goes on in the town. Market's in chaos. Not exactly a good time to make deals. There's some sort of trouble at the market in the northern block, it seems. Timing could not be worse. Just as I was about to go to work out some trade deals. You know what? I think we've got bigger problems. Something happened to the market. Something about a big monster or something, and everyone's losing it. I wonder what it was. Alright, I think we're all kitted out. We need to get a Ravennue pronto. Let's go back to the west gate. Okay, that makes sense. It's gonna guide me exactly where I need to go, which is, like, ironically where I stumbled into on accident on my way here, so that makes it easy. Alright, I'm gonna save just so I don't have to go and do all that again. And I'm gonna try and do some monster attacks on the way and see if we can find a shiny palm on the way out there. Terra Bomb. You scour every square inch of the chest, empty innards, desperate to find any scrap of treasure you missed. Which is ironic, because I missed this chest apparently, and it's really clearly out in the open. Alright, well, it didn't really let me do a whole lot of hunting, and I'm not too concerned about it for now. And Tita even leveled up like twice in the little combats we did, so we're okay, but here we go! Ravennue Trail. Yeah, music's so happy, all things considered. Alright, what's your thing? Not a chupacabra, it's a chupacabra. Blood-sucking plant from the mountains, leeches blood from its prey, weak against water. Don't like the sound of you. I already don't like these things, like, really, they suck so much already. Die. You suck.
Well, that takes care of that.
So someone said Chloe's voice actor is the same one that plays Darkness in the Konosuba anime, which is interesting. Definitely feels so different. I never would have made that connection. But hey, that's true. Cool. It just doesn't feel real. I like how it shows a picture of it. I didn't notice that before. Smelling salts. Last time I saw something this empty, I was looking at my calendar. Ha 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 ha. That's so true, it actually kind of hurts, because it's like, wow. Not that my calendar's empty, though. My calendars tend to be overfull, but just not with fun stuff. Right. It feels like there's a lot of paths I couldn't really explore, but it also doesn't look like they're actually walkable, so, okay. Let's go to the village. It's gonna be sad. This is like the only time we're gonna see it. We never got a chance to see it like normal and happy. No way. That's terrible. Genuinely terrible. It's awful. I think for the moment the best thing we can do is try to find a village elder. He should hopefully know what happened to the dragon and Agate. Yeah, let's look. Alright, let's just go and help and see how things are going with everybody. Hey, welcome. Fires may be out, but the damage to the orchard it's just terrible. I wonder if Ravennue can even survive this. Yeah, because that's the thing about orchards, is like, it could take years just to get back to where they were. Like most crop fields, you could be like, wow, this is obviously a devastated season, but, you know, we can replant next year. Like, no, like, they have to clean up these orchards. It's gonna take days and weeks just to clear out all the bad, like the dead stuff, and repair all the damage. And then next year they have to plant, and then maybe 3 or 4 years later they'd have working orchards again. So I think the town can survive, but it might require outside help. All right. Well, I have 23 EP charges. Yeah, I might just have to start using those. Yeah, just to say. Might be a good idea for me to use them.
It looks like the fire's out, but all the fruit that finally come to, well, fruition, is gone. What can I even say to an orchard tender?
Yeah, that's a good point. Like that sucks too. So like it was just about ready to harvest.
Oh, Miss Bracer! Hey, Louie! Think adios, I'm glad you're safe. Yeah, I'm fine. But the orchards... Oh, I don't you tear up so easily. Don't worry, it's okay. We're all together and won't let the dragon do anything else bad. Really? Really? So just listen to your dad and be a good boy, okay? Just a little longer. Okay, I will. But everyone's saying I can't go outside because of the mean dragon. Are dragons really that scary? In the stories, they're all nice and good and help the goddess. I guess dragons have different personalities just like Louie and Vince, huh? Everyone in the village has put something of themselves into that orchard. We took care of it through the rain and wind, and yet it was all torn down and burned to ash in a single moment. I'm so frustrated and angry I can't even cry.
That sucks. That's expensive, but it cures all status ailments. That's pretty good. I forget, there's no local map really. Like there's this one, but the door's locked.
The screams of the children, the smoke of the burning trees. Oh mercy, everything from 10 years ago comes rushing back. It took all but a single moment to lose everything we had.
Dang. So yeah, this so clearly because it's on the border of the Empire, it makes sense they got attacked. But yeah, just, whoa. Imagine like the resurgence of that stress, that insane, just overwhelming everything.
This is terrible. The orchards are ruined. I even got Pesca's tractor. Damn you, dragon! Damn you!
Dang, it's a lot of anger for a kid.
My husband poured his heart into researching fruit trees. He introduced more effective machines, carefully crossbred trees to be shorter so harvesting would be easier. He's done so much for the orchards, they're his passion. But now, what can I possibly even say to make things better?
That freaking sucks.
Oh, where on earth did Vincent run off to? After I told him not to go out because it was dangerous too. He really does take after his grandfather. Everything in one ear, not the other with both of them.
I think he's okay though. Cause isn't that the kid that's like right here? Yeah. Okay, so I talked to everybody. So now let's go talk to the people in the orchard. Oh, we're fighting the fires. I got right from out of the blue. He used that huge sword of his to cut down some burning trees, roots and all. Thanks to that, the fire didn't spread any farther. I'll admit, all I could do was just stand there and stare in awe. My tractor, we just... Anyway, right now we need to clean up. We'll think about that, what to do later. Yeah, if it's like any modern, like a modern tractor, like, you think a car is expensive? A tractor is freaking nightmarishly expensive.
Sir.
I remember you. Have you come all the way from the guild of Bose?
Yeah, that's right. You remember us, sir?
Yes, you slew the monsters for us, and you helped with the bandits as well. It'd be hard to forget you after all that.
I see. Oh, no, never mind that. Where did the dragon go? Where's Agate? Where's Agate?
Yes. After burning the orchards, the dragon flew north. After that, showed up right afterwards, helped out with the fire. But when it was over, he simply vanished.
Agate? Are you sure he didn't go off to find his sister? She lives here, right?
His... what? I see. So that's what Agate tells people, is it?
Pardon? What do you mean?
I did check earlier. Agate is not with Mishcha. He's not at his house either.
I see. So he must have gone after the dragon then.
If I recall the map of Liberl correctly, there should be a mine to the north of here.
Pardon me, Elder Raisin, but can we be of any help in any way?
Oh no, you don't need to fret over us. We managed to get the fires out, so all that's left now is cleaning up. More importantly, please help Agate. When he's in this sort of state, there's no telling what he might do.
Got it. Everyone, come on. Let's search the road leading to the mine. Okay.
Touch me. Let's keep talking to people, though. The dragon at Bose, too. Worried, damn it, but I can't abandon the folks here either. My wife and son are in Bose. Once we're done cleaning up here, I'm gonna rush over there as fast as I can. They're okay, by the way. I just talked to them. It would seem... I had the thought, like, I wonder if I could fish. And then immediately thought afterwards, like, it'd be really inappropriate if you could fish right now. Like, that'd be really tasteless. Oh, Dios gratos strength. All the trees we poured our loved life into, all gone. Okay. But it sounds like no one was injured. But I also got this feeling. His sister lives in the village? No. I think his sister is up here in the village. The 6 good souls lost in the fires of war sleep here. Yeah. Leaf, Abel, Nicole, Vim, Ilna, Mishcha. May you rest peacefully by the goddess's side.
Wait a sec. Mishcha, that's the person the elder talked about a bit ago. What is it, Estelle? No, it's nothing. I'm really curious now, but we need to chase after Agate first.
Yeah, like, that's what I suspected. That sucks. So, his sister's here, and he comes to visit her, and take care of her, but what he means that is he's coming here to take care of her grave, to tend her gravesite. Dang. So this must be his house. Alright. We fully explored. Time to go. Gotta search for Agate. West Ravennue Mine, 140 slag. That's just, it's just the signs down. Let's go east first and do some exploring. Byako's Claws. There was an item here, it's gone now. But it's like an item for Zin. Maybe I should have Zin with me. I mean, it should be fine. I do like having 2 tanks. Maybe I should have Zin. But like, I really like all of her spells. I like magic. I have a sucker for magic. Fire Sepheth, nice. You can read this, the clowns have won. Oh no, not the clowns. Dang, what an apocalyptic message that would be. If you're reading this and you're the only one left, the clowns got everyone else. Reviving Bomb? Oh hey, there's just something here. Nope. Terra Bomb. No. Alright, that might be one of my favorite chest messages. No. I could tell that was someone who's very tired of filling out more of those messages, but I absolutely love and appreciate it. Genuinely kind of surprised there's been no shiny palms. Maybe they just don't see Tita isn't so low level that it's like, oh, we definitely need to catch her up. Take. That's all you ever do? Why not try giving back to an empty chest sometime? I could start throwing my garbage away. Reviving balm. The chest contents have already gone to a better place. Your pockets. Abandoned mine. Ah! Okay. I'm guessing Agate smashed his way through into the mine.
This is the entrance to the abandoned mine. The door's open. Do you think? Estelle, look. The chain's been cut. Looks recent, too. I knew it.
Most certainly a red-headed errand hero's work. He must be within.
We have to hurry and catch him. Come on. Okay.
Alright, let's go. Save first. Go! Into the mines. They dug too greedily and too deep. Oh my gosh, they're just here. Holy crap. Interesting. Alright, that should be enough. We'll need a bit more time to gather the necessary data. Of course, this is the sort of job he'd shove off on me. Having a bad day? I have a guest, it seems. You're the Red Lieutenant from before, aren't you? You got that golden sword. Been a while, you bastard. Agate Kronsner, Heavy Blade, Bracer, Rank C. No, you were promoted to Rank B after the coup. No surprise that a former member of the Intelligence Division would already know that. You were always sneaking around in the shadows like a rat back then. Decided to get a bit more showy this time, huh? Well, whatever. I ain't interested in arrests or anything nice like that today. I'm just gonna slice that smug look right off your face. Confident, aren't we? I wouldn't call what happened showy, personally. I was certainly nothing compared to what you saw 10 years ago. I've had a look at the records of every bracer in the country. You and I are very similar in some ways, Agate Kronsner. Similar, huh? You don't know crap! You don't say shit! Oh, the music! Oh! This is my favorite, this is probably my favorite soundtrack. There's no way, though. I remember fighting him. Lowell's gonna kick your butt, Agate. You should know from our last encounter the difference in our abilities. On top of that, I have a dragon at my disposal. So what could possibly drive you to engage me alone? You think I give a damn about my chances of winning? I can't stand you. I'll take any chance I can get to kick your ass. Ooh, unbelievable. This is the extent of your power? I won't even need the dragon. What? God! We may be similar in some ways, but there's one crucial difference between us. That being the reason we take up our swords. The hell you... I wield mine to discard my humanity and walk the path of ruin. You only wield yours in a desperate attempt to fill the emptiness within you. Okay, first off, lol. Edgelord much? I mean... Walk the path of ruin? What does that even mean? Swinging that lump of iron fills the void within you. For a brief moment, your rage lets you flee from your grief. Being in the end, you're only deluding yourself. Shut up! Should you continue to hide behind your delusions, you'll never move forward. As you are now, you are neither fit for enlightenment nor the path I follow. You will always remain incomplete. Shut the hell up!
What was that Agate's voice? The way it's echoing, I think it must be in the big open mining pit. Come on, let's hurry.
I know time doesn't matter, but oh, the music is bumping! There's no map either, I just have to wander. I'm gonna try and avoid fights, I think. Oh, I'm healed. It healed me automatically. That's terrifying.
Huh? This bridge was broken last time we came here.
It must have been repaired in the interim. Perhaps the regular army of the miners?
Maybe.
That's a pit. There's no monsters, actually. I wonder if there is like a fetch. 100 victory stakes. Is it 1 stake or 100 stakes? They all look the same to you now, every one of them. So helpless, so vulnerable. A mere target for your insatiable hunger. It's true. Now we gotta go. Run! Run! I almost don't care if I miss some chests. I feel like we have to hurry. Terra Bomb. Rest your head atop the empty chest. You rapidly draw as you hear what sounds like a heartbeat. Ugh. Found a row. Well, let's go through this again. Yes, every time. I might leave in a lot of this because the music is awesome. Nothing here? Good, we don't want people refilling these while we're not looking. I must be going the wrong way if it's giving me chests.
Agate's further in. We need to hurry.
Did I get back to the entrance? Oh my gosh. I'm awful. I'm literally rushing, trying not to get every single chest or anything, and I literally rushed right back to the entrance. I'm too much in the mood of this freaking music. You be charged too. An empty chest full of promise yet devoid of payoff. Perfect metaphor for me. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, not this way. Okay. Ah! Damn you. Careless. As one mercy I can offer you, I'll end this quickly. Ah! Oh, he broke the sword. Now then, it's almost time. I should alter the Gospel's control style while I still have a moment. Just a damn second. What if he got the Gospel? Wouldn't that be amazing? I'm not done yet! I'm not over yet!
That's Agate!
Oh, Tita, though. Tita! You still cling to that broken lump of iron? As you wish, you'll die as broken as your blade.
No!
Oh my gosh, such stuff! The hell are you doing?
I was worried about you, Agate, so I came here with Estelle and Tita!
You fetch me. You. Stop them. Oh.
Huh?
What do we do? Oh gosh.
Please stay away, please!
You idiots! You think plays will work on him? Just run already! The granddaughter of Zeus's Professor Russell, Tita Russell. I heard you were a child genius, but no genius would ever behave so recklessly. In truth, I'm not fond of harming women or children. Still, I'll do what I must. Now, be a good girl and move. You son of a bitch!
I won't move. I won't. Agate's always saving me, so I have to help him back. I have to. No, that's not it. Not just it. He's blunt, he's always looking annoyed. He's always treated me like a kid, calls me things like short stuff, but he really is nice and he's always watching out for me. He means so much to me. I love him.
Aww. Fetch me, Tita. Oh my gosh, Tita!
So I won't move, no matter what.
Tita. You're a very brave little girl. Oh, I can hardly believe you care that much for such a blockhead. Seems you aren't the only one who wishes to challenge me, so I'll take my leave for now. Huh? Oh, the army's here. Oh. Men, guns, and portside guns, all hands, prepare to take the field immediately upon landing. Yes, sir! Fire the cannon! I have a feeling that dragon could absolutely one-shot that thing. They finally show their faces. Now I can begin the final experiment. Wait, you! Don't forget, Agate Grancel. So long as you continue to delude yourself, you won't amount to anything. Nor can you protect anything you deem important.
Wait! No, look, I stood here and listened to you run your mouth for what felt like forever. I'm so not letting you get away after all that.
Estelle Bright, you too should take this to heart.
Huh?
Once this experiment ends, our plan will enter its next stage. If you fail to keep your wits about you, I guarantee you will come to regret it.
Hey, wait, what's that supposed to...
Curse you, dragon, you will not flee! All hands, fire! Fire! Bring it down! As if your cannons can do anything against the legend, it's really loud! Let us go. Ragnar the Ancient. It didn't even attack. That's terrifying. He didn't even feel bothered to attack. Dang.
Wait! Why aren't we chasing him? What are you doing? Does this have something to do with your stupid bracer grudge?
Not in the slightest. That monster wasn't even scratched by the rounds from the combat vessel. What do you intend to do that cannons cannot?
Well...
General. Even to you, your highness, I shall not yield this point. Courage and recklessness are different things. Your highness, I'm sure you saw the damage to Bose and Ravennue. This has, in essence, become a war.
A war? Yes, you're right.
Leave the bread to the bakers, Miss Bright. If this is a war, professionals will handle it. And if you want my advice, you're better off searching for Ouroboros' central command.
But...
You're kidding. Oh no, Agate.
Agate! Agate? Take it easy, okay? I just finished patching you up.
You're the heavy blade, Agate, yes? Cassius tells me you're quite an active young bracer.
Don't care what the old man said. General, listen. Leave the bread to the bakers, war to the professionals? You're seriously saying that?
Of course I'm serious. Unlike bracers who exist only to protect private citizens, we must protect the country as a whole. We must protect liberal soil, those who live upon it. The army is the only instrument that protecting liberal soil, those who live upon it, huh? Don't make me laugh!
Whoa, Agate! Agate, calm down, please.
You always too late! You idiots move like slugs, you just worry about keeping everyone in step. You can't go shit without orders, can't even protect the things you say you will.
You can't do that now and you didn't do it 10 years ago.
I wonder...
Who the hell could I leave to you? This time, gotta protect myself.
He's out.
Agate, is he okay?
He doesn't seem to have reopened his wounds. He's simply exhausted physically and mentally.
Oh, Agate. He's making an even bigger fuss than usual.
For now, he needs to rest in his own bed. His home is in Ravennue. My ship can take him that far at least.
Thank you. Wait a minute. How do you know Agate's house is in Ravennue?
I remember that I met him once before. The little boy from that day's grown quite a bit.
What day?
It was immediately after the 100 Days' War. The day the memorial of his sister and the other villages was erected.
And so we knew this.
Whatever. Oh, the tractor didn't fare well that day either. Or this is the same day, like later. I thought it was gonna be a flashback, but no. No. It's this. You see a little pixelated picture of him and his sister. I see. What a mess. Miss Bright, General, sir, I'm sorry to cause you so much trouble.
No. In the end, we couldn't stop the dragon's rampage. I'm sorry we weren't much help, really.
You have no reason to disparage yourself, Miss Bright. Even with the dragon still on the loose, you have to prove it indispensable in the aid you've given to others. You successfully evacuated the market, and Miss Crosser's firefighting efforts were marvelous. Only you bracers could have responded so quickly.
I have to admit, General, it feels a little strange to hear you say that. But, about Agate, is it true during the war his little sister was,
It is, yes. Liberl's forces in the Imperial Army were fighting on the village outskirts. During the battle, some Erebodian and incendiary rounds hit the village. Ultimately, some of our homes were burnt and some of our villagers lost their lives. One of them was Mishjeb Krosner. In a way, the Royal Army is culpable for the entire incident. A defensive line was established to protect the village and ended up doing little more than drawing the fighting into it. The end result was large portions of the village being laid waste.
Oh.
And the order to establish the defensive line came from my desk. You can very easily say the blood of those people is on my hands. General, sir, please, you don't need to blame yourself. The Royal Army was doing their duty, is all. The whole thing was just a tragedy built on several coincidences colliding. No, Grancel, you needn't make excuses for me. Those sorts of justifications hold no meaning to those who lost family. Those like the red-headed young man. Well, after the battle, I attended the funeral for the villagers dead as a representative of the army. I still clearly remember the eyes of one particular red-haired young man in attendance. Bottomless sadness, twisted by rage, eyes such as I'd never seen before or since. And I was the one responsible for giving him such eyes. No, that isn't true. Agate never blamed the Erebodians or the Royal Army or even you, General. The person he blamed was himself.
What do you mean?
All I know is what I observed, but Agate always seemed to blame himself in some way for Mishja's death.
How much you want to bet? He heard the attack happening, or some of the damage had started, and Agate told Mishja, hide in the house, do not leave. And he left, and then the house burned down, and she's stuck in there, and he feels like he's responsible for not only hiding his sister there, but for convincing her not to leave. Wasn't even remotely true, of course, but he convinced himself it was. After that, he practically tortured himself over what happened, and he left the village. He wanted to search for an answer, to find a way to make it up to Mishja. I always thought his time in the street thug and ruin was because of that, because he never found his answer. He eventually got his head screwed back on and began walking the path of the Bracer, but I don't think he ever truly found the answer he sought. He's still trapped by that same sadness, the same anger at himself. How terrible. Hey, General, are you sure they won't let us bracers help against the dragon?
What?
We definitely have some strong points the army doesn't. We're smaller so we can respond faster. We're close to civilian populations. It's a bit easier for us to get places where the army has trouble getting to too. I know we could help if you let us.
But
Oh, I know. I've heard all this. I think Agate became a bracer because he thought there was potential in those abilities. The potential to find a way to make peace with his sister. Yeah, I think I understand now why Agate became a bracer when Dad invited him. Dad became a bracer when he lost Mom, after all. So to prove the potential of bracers, and more than anything, to help people in need around me, I want to do everything I possibly can. So please, let us help you. Estelle?
Oh, beautifully said, Estelle. No wonder. Had bracers been in Bose 10 years ago, could it all have been It's nothing. Cassius is swamped with other duties, so I will be taking command of the army operations against the dragon. I need to head back to Agate and hold council over our next moves. I will take your suggestions under advisement.
So then...
Do not be hasty. I merely said I would take it under advisement. I will contact your guild house tonight with the results of our deliberations. That's all I can promise.
Right. We understand.
The orchestra tenses, awaiting a single word. I cannot wait. We must pardon myself here, then. Reason? Thanks for your hospitality. No, please come by any time. Gerald Morgan's become good people. He was good people before, but I like how he's actually reasonable and listening.
Okay, we better get back to Bose. Agate should probably stay here, huh?
He's going to need at least a few days to recover from his wounds. We should let him sleep for now.
Yeah, good idea. Let's check in on him before we go and fill Tita in what's going on. Oh, no, the reason. I know there's not much of the best of times to ask, but please take care of Agate for us.
You don't need to worry. He's part of our family here. Besides, compared to 10 years ago, the dragon's nothing. We should be thanking the goddess no one died yet. I know you said yet. Leaving Agate's care to us. Fair roads to you on your way back to Bose.
He shared the loveliest smile, and she dearly loved Agate.
Yeah, but she was strong-willed and stubborn as her brother, perhaps even more so. When she set her mind on something, she was determined to never let it go until she damn well made it happen. I sometimes can't help but wonder what the future would have held for her. I think she would have been out of the orchard by now, if only.
That's so sad. Alright. Let's go talk. I do love that she confessed her love for him. That's the thing though, like, is it sibling love or is it something else?
Estelle. Hi, Tita. How's Agate doing?
He's still asleep, but his face looks a lot better, so I think he may be okay so long as he gets lots of rest.
I see. So, this is Agate's house, huh?
It is so, but it's warm and comfortable.
It's so loving. Must be where he lived with his sister.
Hey!
Yeah, that picture.
This photograph.
Aww.
This looks like a picture when Agate was a kid.
She looks very sweet.
That means this girl must be...
Yes, I think it's Misha.
What a sweet little child. She and Agate seem to have been quite close.
I think so too. Agate and Misha look really happy after all.
Yeah, they really do. Agate looks about 14 in this, so Misha would be, what, 12? Agate's got the sort of face that just screams, I'm the world's biggest prankster. I bet he was an interesting kid. Still though, why did Agate keep quiet about his sister? He kept talking about her as if she were alive.
Yeah, but if you think about it, Agate never said Misha was alive. He said come back to visit, and I bet he meant visit her grave.
Now you mention it, yeah. He still should have known that he had the wrong idea about it though. Why wouldn't he correct us?
I don't know, but...
I don't know, maybe because it hurts to admit that she died because he feels responsible?
Agate once said when work calmed down a bit, he'd introduce us all. I think he was going to tell us then.
That's right, I bet that's it. Well, we can ask him later what he intended, but... Tita? We need to head back to Bose Guild House soon, but
what is it?
Estelle explained the army would be contacting the guild that evening.
Oh, I see.
Estelle? You don't need to say anything, Tita. You're gonna say you want to stay behind and take care of Agate, right? Underestimate me at your own peril, my little Tita. I can read the inside of your mind like a picture book. It's a big sister thing.
That's also when she stood in front of Agate as he injured and screamed, I love him. Maybe that's a giveaway, Estelle. Leave the rest to us, Tita.
Tita, you can focus on helping Agate heal, alright? We understand.
Estelle, everyone, thank you so much. Aw, you don't have to thank us. There's only one thing I ask you to do. When Agate wakes up, tell him what we just told you, okay?
You mean the stuff about the bracers and the army working together?
Yeah, also, I want you to stop Agate from trying anything reckless physically if necessary. You're not to let him out of bed until he's fully healed, got it?
Yeah, I'll do my best. Estelle, everyone, be careful, okay?
All right. I think this is probably good. We'll go ahead and stop here. Whew. Well, that was intense, but nothing actually got resolved, so we must have a lot more we need to do. Hopefully we can track down the dragon. I feel like we're going to have to do something about it. I don't think we can properly defeat it. I think we might be able to drive it away, but to defeat it, we really just need to get the orb away or get Lowell to like break his hold on it. I don't think if like air defenses can't take it out, I don't know if anything we have can, but we'll have to see. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you for being a part of the journey. What a bittersweet episode. Really powerful. We got some of that amazing music, like literally probably my favorite soundtrack in the whole game. But it feels so kind of hollow because we didn't actually get to resolve anything. And I just realized I also equipped Tita with a bunch of equipment that I now might not be able to get off. So hopefully it dumps what I gave her and Agate back into our inventory so we just have access to it. But if not, we'll just deal with it. Anyway, hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining me on the channel, for being able to join me for this episode. Hope you have I bet you have a lot of really fun stuff to share with me. So I look forward to reading your comments on it. But again, no spoilers, but like, I'm sure a lot of you were kind of waiting for this event to happen to talk about it a bit. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Very, very just emotionally gripping stuff. Again, it's funny because like this is the second chapter, and sometimes a sequel can feel hollow to compare to a first game. But you also gotta remember that the story is knitted together like it was meant to be one game, yet the punches are just still coming down. I don't feel like this game feels any less impactful or interesting. I know, I imagine there's disagreement there, but I'm having a blast, so very happy to be here. Hope you continue to enjoy the game with me, because this has just been really fun. And I hope that you continue to come back next week for the next episode, so thank you so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And until this video, watch me up. See me next. I'll see you there.